touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to throw it deep. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Close to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And the Rebels will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to throw. It's Simmons. The sure hands. It's Diggs. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Drive here set up at the 30. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. The back's got it. Breaks free.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The back's got it again. And stopped right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. And he's intercepted.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's an option look. Finding space at the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver and on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
Returner trying to create good field position. And the return man steps out of the 28. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Makes the catch downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The Gators are in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He flips it to the back across the middle. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the Gators will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Design quarterback run. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that punt will just bounce away from the return man out of bounds, so no return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Using his legs, it's Ball. Has the first down and more. Breaks loose at the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Runs through the defender. It's Lagway. Looking downfield near the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. The Gators come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he's run down right at the line. They'll spot the ball so right there at the 2.
Although he knew he was going to get the snap and sneak it, it just didn't look like he was ready to go. I don't know if the ball ever really got into his hands and give him any momentum. He was driven back on that play.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab downfield for a huge gain on the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. That's caught. It's toss. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. To the air. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Pump over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop on the offense win back. Now they'll run it on the toss. Throws a stiff one.
The offense has a big play here, but really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up.
It's a fake. Looking to throw. Catch made, but can he get to the marker? And the returner heads out of bounds.
What a bold call here.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Defense is coming after him, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
He'll toss it to the back. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning. 2nd down and goal.
Quarterback now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Point after makes the lead 16. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Lagway. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks free. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Gators line up on 1st and 10.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Direct snap. He gets loose. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. He's running out of time here. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. To throw, it's Lagway. Finds an open target on the left side. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. QB keeper all the way. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Looking to throw here. And he's going to go down, but there's a flag on the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a 1st down.
That keeps the score. Ole Miss 37, Florida 27.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now,
oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Touchdown, Gators. A huge defensive score.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Caught behind the line. It's Diggs. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Pulls it in. It's Lee. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? Using his legs. It's small. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Trying to find room. It's Jackson.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. He escapes the pocket. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. And the Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Point after, up and good. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Running out of time in the pocket. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he'll just get rid of it.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted.